Imagine spending a week with engineers from several different countries, engaging into challenges and solving problems that your textbooks haven't even asked you yet. Looks like a nice program, huh? That's what happened to me as a participant of this year's Spring School. This May, I joined the CEAD Spring School 2026 at UHASAT, a one-week program called Rethinking Electrification, Powering Electrified Everything. And it was quite enjoyable. The group was almost from everywhere. Different countries, different engineering backgrounds, different ways of thinking about the same global problems. Every day had a specific structure. A lecture from people who were actually working in that field, researchers, industry engineers, professors, and then a hands-on challenge where you had to use what you just learned. No passive listening, not just taking notes, you had to think, argue, build, and defend your ideas. And in the evening, actually we had nice gatherings sometimes. We had dinner together at the theater cafe in the middle of Hasselt, with the lecturer sitting right next to us. That kind of access, that warmth, is just something you can't find it everywhere. There were many modules offered, from which you had to make a choice among two parallel ones. I attended 4 modules. Solar forecasting, where I learned that the biggest uncertainty in a solar power system isn't just the panels, it's the weather data behind it. Critical materials and recycling, where I discovered that building one electric car motor requires rare earth elements and learned about responsible mining concept. The power system of the future, where my group had to design and defend a scenario for what the global grid will look like in 2100. Not guess, defend with numbers and with physics. And the hands-on solar cell fabrication, but I actually soldered a real silicon solar cell with my own hands, laminated it, and then used a laser cutter to design a fixture that makes module easier to recycle. Every single module kept coming back to the same problem from a complementary different direction. Copper is running out. Silver is limited. Lithium demand will be 42 times higher by 2040. The energy transition is not just an electrical problem. It's also about materials, geopolitical, and design challenges. That's not something a textbook gives you. That only happens when the right people are in the same room. More enjoyable than any formula or lecture was the people. When you spend a week working closely with students from all over the world, something unexpected happens. You start seeing engineers who care about the future world with different approaches. Working with that kind of diversity doesn't just broaden your perspective, it challenges the way you think at a fundamental level. This not just provided participants with new knowledge, but with new relationships and a wider sense of worth, and honestly, a clearer idea of a future engineer. And to every future participant, you will learn things that your curriculum hasn't taught you yet. You will meet new people, and you will be knowing a little more clearly what a real-world engineering requires. And that's worth more than any extra course credit.